You fight with the strength of many men, Sir Knight.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Rambeard, and today we're gonna look at quite the loony, the Black Knight. When we're going about our business at the Argent tournament, north of Icecrown, we get in a conversation with Crusader Rydella. The Crusader tells us about a rather peculiar contestant, the Black Knight. As any who are to battle him suddenly die, she thinks that the knight is hiding something dark, and we ought to investigate his background. He claims to be a descendant of the Cooper family of Moonbrook, Westfall, so we set for the town. Although we don't see a single Cooper, we do find a journal that seems to be written by Mr. Cooper. In this journal, he talks about his younger brother, but he doesn't mention any children at all. Reason enough for us to believe that the Black Knight's story is made up. We report back to Rydella, who says we should find a way to communicate with the murdered contestants, to see if the Black Knight was actually behind their deaths. We claim a Seers crystal from the Crystalsong Forest and use it to communicate with 3 of the late contestants. We learn how they died, one by poison, one burned alive, and one by cold steel from behind. All 3 are unaware of who that killer was, however, so there is no proof just yet. Crusader Rydella tells us about the Black Knight's squire, Malaric. Apparently he makes a big show by telling everyone he's off to chop some wood in the Crystalsong Forest every day, but that he doesn't come back with more than a few twigs. As this is quite suspicious, we track Malaric down and knock him out. We loot a toolkit from him, and in it we find poison supplies, bloody daggers, and equipment to start a fire. We bring the supplies to Rydella, and this is proof enough to find the Black Knight guilty of the murders. Now it's time to work out who the Black Knight operates for, and why his master would want contestants to be murdered. We get an enchanted bridle from Rydella, which would force the knight's massive swallow to take us to his home. We reach the house and find a stolen tournament invitation, as well as the Black Knight's orders. They state, "Sow distrust and discord among the ranks of our enemies. Use this tournament to destroy their greatest warriors." It is apparent that the Black Knight is part of the Cult of the Damned, and that he was sent to the tournament by Arthas. We challenge the Black Knight in the middle of the day, so he can't refuse nor secretly kill us, and we end his life. After we kill him, we get the achievement,
Just a flesh wound.
he gets a proper burial, and Rydella sends us to check on the grave as she feels this is not the end of the Black Knight's story. I mean, you're still fine after dying, right? Death
Here's but a scratch.
We go to the grave and see that 2 members of the Cult of the Damned are meddling with the grave. We are unable to stop them in time, and they take the knight's body to their encampment. We race to the encampment and see that some Cult of the Damned doctor is working with the Black Knight's body. When we kill him, we find orders from Arthas on his body. Apparently, the Black Knight is to be resurrected as he has not fulfilled his purpose. Although we kill the doctor, we do not manage to stop the resurrection, and so we report to Rydella once again. She says there's nothing we can do to stop the knight for now, and that she will warn the tournament's High Crusader Adelard, so everyone is cautious. With that, the questline abruptly ends. This is certainly not the end of the Black Knight yet though, but as we don't know what to do, we just go about our business.
At some point, we enter the Trial of the Champion to test our skill in battle against other contestants of the tournament. When we've beaten the last contestant, we see a silhouette above the bleachers.
It is none other than the Black Knight. He has lost much, but not all of his flesh. But he's still fighting fit as he charges at us. I guess.
Just a flesh wound.
We kill him, thinking that we're done with him, but of course we're not. The knight rises, now rid of all of his skin, and attacks us once again. When we take the pile of bones down, we kind of expect him to keep going, and yes he is. As a soul, he attacks us for the very last time, and then we can finally truly kill him. If you don't get hit by any ghoul explosion during the fight on heroic mode, you get the achievement,
I've had worse.
to add insult to injury. Even worse is that you can grab a bit of his soul and hand it in for some coin. The poor fella is truly, utterly destroyed. It's not like he's gonna get back from this either, so this truly is the end of his story. It's not the end of his obvious Monty Python's Holy Grail references, however. As he makes his way into Hearthstone, he actually becomes 2 cards, his normal form, the Black Knight, as well as his skeletal form, the Skeleton Knight. And yeah, you can read the flavor text for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day. Goodbye.